pledge yourself to the man before you.
The second season hit really hard. Basically, it got the most ratings. But does that mean it is the most popular anime? I don't know, I'm not sure about that. I mean, eventually, Solo Leveling passed like animes like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and even One Piece. So in my opinion, it's not a problem to say that it's the most popular anime. And in my opinion, there is also one very important sign for this. Like, just forget Crunchyroll and stuff. Even some of my friends who would never watch anime came to me and asked me about Solo Leveling. They were asking me like, Cream, is this watchable? Should we watch this and stuff? And they were like anime haters. You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of people who maybe watch Attack on Titan and maybe like Death Note, but that's it. So I'm okay with calling Solo Leveling the most popular anime. So in this video, I'll be talking about Solo Leveling. It will not be like a whole review video, you know what I'm saying? It will be a little bit review, there will be a little bit of my thoughts and stuff. We'll be talking about why it's the most popular anime, and in my opinion, it is a little bit exaggerated. I'll be talking about that too. So if I can get a good amount of likes for this video, I'll be very glad. And for more anime, manga, and even like manhwa content, you can subscribe to my channel. And by the way, we reached like 10k. I'm very happy, guys. Thank you for your support. So about Solo Leveling, the first thing we have to talk about is this like popularity thing. Of course, there are lots of anime fan bases in the world. People just become like fans of an anime and they support it and stuff against all the other animes. There are very clear opinions. Everyone's thinking his anime, his favorite anime is the most popular one or is the best one and stuff. And like that's why it is understandable like how Solo Leveling came to the #1 spot. But like of course, Solo Leveling is not the best anime. I mean, I hope none of you guys think that Solo Leveling is the best anime. There are some weird people, I don't know, there might be some crazy people who think Solo Leveling is the best anime in the world. But like, why did it become #1 popular anime? And this has something to do with like hyping it up. It doesn't have to be the best anime of all time, or like it doesn't have to be really good. It has something to do with the hype. And I think the reason why it became so much hyped up was because of its manhwa. Like back in the days, like in 2020 and the thing about the manhwa was it was easy to consume. You would sit down and read for chapters and stuff. And Solo Leveling anime has a similar kind of mindset, it has a similar kind of pacing. Although we'll be talking about why I think the pacing is bad in the anime, but still, like the pacing is fast compared to normal animes. It is easy to consume. You can finish the whole anime, you can basically binge watch it. The topic is very easy, the story is very easy to understand. The story goes very smoothly. The story is not that big, it's a small story, it's an easy to understand story. It's good. And on top of that, there are great action scenes. The animation is really good. The musics are also really good. Like Hiroki Sawano made the musics. I guess he also made the musics of Attack on Titan. So you can easily understand why the musics are such a good bangers and stuff. And if you like listen closely to the songs, you can really see like Hiroki Sawano, he likes musics with vocals, not only with instruments, and like you can easily hear it in the anime. It's like his style, just like in Attack on Titan. So the musics are legendary, animation really good, easy story, so it's normal for Solo Leveling to become this popular. And the manhwa was also like really hyped up. If you don't know the manhwa, if you haven't heard of it, or if you didn't read the manhwa, guys, the manhwa was extremely popular, especially back in the like Corona time. Like it's even said to be the best manhwa in the world. Solo Leveling basically carried the manhwa's popularity. Like manhwas are just like mangas, but they are made from Koreans. And like we didn't even know about the manhwas until Solo Leveling came out and carried the manhwas. You know what I'm saying? Right now, people read some manhwas, but it's still not manga level. Even though manhwas are not still manga level, Solo Leveling anime beat almost like most of the other animes. So you gotta understand how much hyped up it is. I already talked about this actually in another video. You can watch it if you want. What I want to say is basically you guys underestimate the popularity of the manhwa. It's basically the most popular manhwa of the world, and it became animated. And because of its popularity, I also expected Solo Leveling to be at least in top 3 spots. The first season didn't hit that good, but after the second season, it easily became the #1 popular anime. They made the second season much better. And as I said, I talked about this in another video, like they fixed the pacing problem in my opinion. I mean, in my opinion, it's still slow. Even the second season's pacing is slow in my opinion. It's not like the manhwa level pacing, so that's why I'm still a little bit like upset. But people somehow liked it, so it's fine. Like I remember finishing the whole manhwa in like 2 or 3 days. You basically keep reading, you read and read and read. The story is extremely good paced, the story goes extremely fast, and it grabs you. You know what I'm saying? It flows, it glides like butter. The story glides like butter, dude. And also, one of the bad things about this anime is like this story is a very fast story. It's not a story you should be waiting for every week. Like when every single week when one episode comes out, I don't know, it cuts the pacing, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't glide like a butter, just like the manhwa. So that was also one of my problems. But like I had very high hopes for this anime. My expectations were like very high. For people who don't expect anything, it's pretty normal that they really love this anime. And dude, like the Jeju Island arc, I mean, the second part of the second season was even better. It really gave me like a little bit of this old manhwa feeling. The beginning of this arc and like the building this arc up, you know what I'm saying? They are building up before this arc. They are making some high expectations and stuff, and it was great. I mean, the arc ended pretty fast, like Sung Jin-Woo one-shot this Beru guy, I guess, but it was still great. Of course, like it was inspired by Hunter x Hunter, which is like, okay, different animes can get like inspirations from other animes. And like even the Hunter chairman in Solo Leveling has the same voice actor as Isaac Netero from Hunter x Hunter. And like it gives this Netero vibes, you know what I'm saying? It gives this crazy feeling. Every time when I hear this guy, I think of Netero. Anyways, like the Chimera Ant arc is like 60 episodes or something like that. And it's a very great story. By the way, watch Hunter x Hunter if you haven't watched it. But like the Jeju Island arc in Solo Leveling, it's just like very fast. It goes for like 2 or 3 episodes. And that's what I meant with Solo Leveling gliding like butter. It's a very fast anime. The pacing is really fast. It is easy to consume. So in my opinion, the best way to watch Solo Leveling is to wait for several seasons to come out. Oh, by the way, like the 3rd season is probably going to come out at like 2028, which is like in 3 years from now. I guess the animation and stuff is very hard, or I don't know what they're planning. I mean, they made like 2 seasons in 2 years. Maybe they just want to take a break. It's pretty understandable. So as I said, the best way to watch Solo Leveling is to wait like 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 seasons to come out. Actually, I don't even know if there will be 5 seasons because like the story goes really fast. They might even end everything in 3 or 4 seasons. But yeah, like you have to watch those seasons in one sitting. You really can. It is very fast. So it is a great success. It is a very successful anime. Bravo. We have to applaud for them. If you ask me, the manhwa's consistency and the pacing is not met in the anime. So in my opinion, it's not that good of an adaptation. But for an anime, it is still very good paced and the story is still fast. In manhwa, it's even faster, and even like the openings and the endings, and even the music in itself, like the anime soundtracks and stuff, everything is perfect. And they also made lots of iconic poses in the anime, just like in the manhwa. I don't know, I didn't get this feeling of manhwa, you know what I'm saying? In manhwa, those iconic poses were really good. But in anime, it feels like, I mean, for me at least, it felt like they try to force us that Sung Jin-Woo is a cool character, you know what I'm saying? Those cool poses and stuff feel a little bit forced. It doesn't feel organic, or I don't know, I didn't get the feeling of the manhwa. In manhwa there are some crazy panels, there are some crazy and iconic poses of Sung Jin-Woo. I mean, I was like, while reading the manhwa, I felt like watching it. I felt like watching the anime. It was that good. But in the anime, especially like at the end of the 2nd season, this pose where like everyone is kneeling before Sung Jin-Woo and stuff, it felt forced. I'm sorry, I didn't get it. I didn't really feel it. Sung Jin-Woo is like not that kind of an aura farmer in my opinion, at least in the anime. Let's dive a little bit more deeper and let's talk about why Solo Leveling is so smooth. I mean, the name of the anime is Solo Leveling, like you just keep leveling up and stuff. And this is addictive. Even in the gaming industry, this is addicting better and leveling up. And I also think there is a similar pattern like Saitama, like in One Punch Man, you know what I'm saying? Basically the enemies, they attack the city or whatever, or they attack innocent people, or like the hunters or whatever, and the action keeps growing and growing and growing, and like you want the overpowered main character to come and kill them all. Like you're like, come on Sung Jin-Woo, come on, or Saitama or whatever, just come and beat the shit out of this guy. And at the end, the expectations are met. Sung Jin-Woo or Saitama, they come from a very high position and they destroy the enemy. And like Jin-Woo always hides his full power, right? This creates a mystery. Like remember the episode where Sung Jin-Woo goes basically mining with the other dungeon miners. He starts mining with them and everyone is underestimating him and stuff. This creates a mystery. You think like, come on Sung Jin-Woo, show them your power, shock them, surprise them. And at the end, with a great action scene, Sung Jin-Woo manages to shock everyone and you get like satisfied, you know? That's the thing. And what happens next? You think like, okay, this boss is dead, let's go to another one. But no, at that moment, Sung Jin-Woo says like, rise. And the enemy villain rises as a companion of Sung Jin-Woo. And this is like crazy. There has never been something like this before, as far as I know. I mean, he kills very strong opponents, and then he takes their souls and he makes them work for him, and he gets stronger. He levels up more. Like only in 2 seasons, Sung Jin-Woo became much more stronger than every human, the most human in the world. The concept of the anime is really good, like the main character being a necromancer and stuff. Especially while Sung Jin-Woo is fighting Beru, you think yourself like, dude, what will happen when Sung Jin-Woo gets Beru's soul? He will really be invincible. The concept is really good. The choices are made really good. And that's why it keeps you hyped up. It keeps you interested. There is a mystery about the character's strength, and you always stay hyped up. You just want to watch more. You just want to keep watching. This concept is also very similar in Bleach. Bleach also does that a lot. Like they always fight stronger opponents and stuff. The opponents get stronger and stronger and stuff. And Ichigo has always like some mysterious powers and stuff. And that's why people say like Bleach does not have a good story, but the action is really good. Basically you can watch the action scenes on YouTube and it will still be enough. I mean, that's not what I think, but people say that. I don't think like that. And I think it is hard to do this. You have to make really good choices. You have to make a really good main character. You have to give him a really good power, a really mysterious and good one. And the necromancer power is like the perfect choice. The action scenes must be really good. I don't know, you have to get this grinding feeling. You have to stay tuned up. You have to stay hyped up. And like you also get this feeling of the main character. Come on, main character, come and save us. You know what I'm saying? It is really hard to do this. It is really hard to do this combination. So definitely respect. Respect animators, respect the manhwaka. Not mangaka, but like the manhwaka. I don't know. And isn't that so? Like the moment when everyone was hooked up on solo leveling was the moment what the hell is going on? And that's the thing. We kill the boss, and then the boss joins us. Dude, that's crazy. Aura, right? He's like always this cool guy. I don't know. This sometimes feels interesting, but it's still okay. Jin-Woo is a good main character. You really like him. He doesn't feel any cringe and stuff. And also the concept which makes you like addicted to this anime, just like Bleach. You know, like in Bleach there are these team captains, like there's the same thing season. The first season focused a little bit too much on the side characters and stuff. But normally the manhwa only focuses on Sung Jin-Woo. And one thing what I want to mention is the whole hunter thing. Like there are different hunter agents basically, and it's very realistic in my opinion. Just like the Boys series, like in real world people would really make use of those special superpowers, right? I mean, that is the truth. So it really gives you like real world, real life vibes, which is good. Like people are divided by different agents. Everyone tries to catch those S-rank hunters and stuff. It's great. I would also really like it if they would make like a little bit politics in the anime. I mean, if there was a little bit like, if they could add some political aspect to this anime, but they did not make it. I guess they didn't want any trouble and stuff, which is understandable. I mean, that would make the anime a little bit more realistic in my opinion, but it's okay. It's not a deal breaker. It's not a big problem. Actually, there was some political aspect, like Japan and Korea trying to work together, but Japan is actually making some bad plans. They actually wanted to betray Korea and stuff. They wanted them to lose their hunters and stuff. That was a little bit politic actually. It was interesting. It was, I mean, I guess Korean people and Japanese people, they don't like each other that much, which is okay. But again, like Sung Jin-Woo saved the day, as always, as we expect. And there is also a lot of diversity in the anime. In those different classes, there are different types of people. There are tanks, there are fighters, there are sharpshooters, there are healers. I don't know, there are like different classes, different people and stuff. It also gives you a good amount of diversity. It really gives you like Warcraft vibes actually. I didn't play much Warcraft, but I know the game, I know what it's about and stuff. I mean, I'm sure the manhwaka, is probably a MMORPG gamer, and he really adapted this system of MMORPG to this anime. He really did a good job. And by the way, I also know what's gonna happen in the next seasons, so don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you want a video about this, if this video gets like a good amount of likes, I don't know, maybe like 500 likes, I could make another video about solo leveling where I talk about what's gonna happen next. But like, I don't promise. Yeah, just if you like this video and if you show interest, I might do it. I don't know. And there are like 2 things that make me upset about solo leveling. First of all, I know the whole point of solo leveling is this fast storytelling, but I really feel like they could make some arcs a little bit longer. Some arcs might be more deep and stuff. And I get it. They don't want to change the style of the anime. It's a fast anime. It's a style. And because of that, the characters, especially Sung Jin-Woo, gets strong too fast. He levels up too fast. I mean, we are just in the second season, and he got stronger than almost all of the people, all of the humans. I don't know. Maybe I would like it if there was a little bit more slower growth process. Like, yeah, Sung Jin-Woo is raiding the dungeons, but he doesn't get that much strong. Like, for him to become stronger, he has to maybe raid 100 more dungeons, you know what I'm saying? Like a slow growth process, just like maybe in My Hero Academia and stuff, would be more appealing to me. Like, Sung Jin-Woo goes to the hell, and like, he levels up too fast. Like, there are different stages in the hell dungeon, and he like goes those stages up very fast. I would like to make a whole one season for this hell dungeon, you know what I'm saying? That would be crazy. Like, I would make the story in hell more deeper, or like one season dedicated for Jeju Island arc. I mean, I hope you understand what I mean. And also, there is one other thing I'm very upset about. It's basically the art style of Solo Leveling changes in 2022. I'm not talking about the guy who writes the story. I'm talking about the guy who draws like all of those panels. He dies, so they have to change it to a different art stylist, and I'm very sad about this because this first guy, he really draws some very iconic panels. Yeah, but he sadly died. Anyways, Solo Leveling is an anime that I'm very glad to watch. I'm very proud of those animators, and I get why it's that popular. It definitely deserves this #1 spot, but it's done for now, and we'll probably not gonna see Solo Leveling for 3 more years. So we gotta stick with One Piece as always, and One Piece is back, by the way, as you guys know, and I recommend you guys to watch it. And I know it's a little bit weird for me to recommend you guys to watch an anime which is like the #1 most popular anime in the world. Yeah, but if you haven't watched it, just give it a try. Trust me, it's a good anime. Or you might want to wait. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for 10k subscribers.